So this is the base of this newer stand, and I actually like this, but my room's a mess, so I'm a little bit simply. But I'm just tapping. It's fully extended, and I'm just tapping the stand right now. And it does move. Like, this is not, uh, the base is good enough for your average smartphone, but I just want to be clear that it's weighted for a smartphone, and pushing it to its limits very clearly will cause it to at least wobble. So it's just, I've been using this for a bit, and it's just quite obvious that it's not like, I've used this as an extension. It works fine, and I like it. But I suppose it's part of the basics line for a reason. You can sort of feel that, yeah, it could have been a little more weighted. They could be using more metal rather than plastic, and there's some features that are missing. So one of the things about this is that while it does extend, it's merely by pulling it up and then pushing it down. There's no lock to the extension. And I believe that you call this like a telescopic rod. That is frustrating to me. I don't know how long it will maintain the ability to stay put at a certain height. I'm only pulling it with one hand, so I'm not pulling as far as I can go, because I have to use two hands, but it does get a little taller. However, holding my phone, no problem. Another piece that relies just on pure force is this tilting aspect of it. Like, you just tilt it. Just pull it. I'm pushing it down or pulling it up along this joint, and this is plastic. So I don't know how long that tension is going to last from repeatedly adjusting it. That concerns me with longevity. There's no like tightening screw here, so this is one of those things that it's working for me now, but a lot of the design is based on, I guess, the tension and the expectations it has for whatever weight you're putting on it, and that's concerning. There is an adjustable part that locks finally here. It's plastic again, a plastic little rotating knob, and if I have this right, that's how I am sliding the component out, and this is some type of I can never tell if these are metal or plastic, these inner rods, but it's definitely one of the more budget ones. It works though, and I can lock it. Oh, wait. And yeah, it works. This, where's it lock? It locks the entire top component, so. Because when I lock it, what happens? Like, oh, I see. I didn't realize that actually. I've been using this and I didn't fully realize that. Okay, so I can move it like that. Got it. That's what locks for. But again, plastic lock. And in terms of its function with the phone, it works. Just so you can see, this component, very plastic. You just, again, are relying on tension. You can hear the clicks, the rotating. I don't love that. I don't love how it feels a little too budget, right? Everything has that clicking. It sounds like plastic on plastic, but it does work. This is small right now, and as I've seen others point out, this clamp is strange in how strong it is with hard plastic for no good reason. And I mean that in a way that is concerning. Like, it is exhibiting a lot of force on the phone. I'm using it with an iPhone 15 Pro Max on a very thin case, and it does fit. But I am like clawing it out just to pull it open and close. I do find that to be a problem. Normally I would say that's great, it's so strong, but I haven't encountered something like this where it feels too strong. But does it work? Yes. It works, especially at a more budget price point. Like, you can use this certainly for some overhead shots. It's just hard to see you relying on this. Like I'm using it right now, and what it makes me think is I'd rather have something that is a bit more premium if I'm going to rely on this. But if you are just using this, sort of like I just do some amateur stuff, it works, and it works better than other things that might be out of your price range, so, and out of my price range, so I don't want to like totally knock it. It does work. I just, for how long and when is it, like, these components are concerning, and it's not like it just works at every angle that you like it to, and it does, like, it wobbles. I mean, this is almost fully extended here, and I guess the one benefit of it being a very strong clamp is that if you have it like upside down like this, or like that, depending on the rotation, it is working. But it's not, it doesn't, I wish I could unscrew it and have like a 1/4 inch threaded adapter, because it would be nice to just be able to use other accessories that are common to screw on instead of being stuck with this piece. Because once this piece breaks, it's done. And that's unfortunate, because I have other mounts, and a lot of people have other mounts for lights and phones. There's nothing on here to put a light on top of it, which is hugely disappointing, and even a mini key light, so it's limited in its use, but it works, and it's kind of a unique type of a product where, as a whole, I think that it is fine as a budget stand, and perhaps you might find it fine as well, and I am using it, so it's nice enough. Hope this helps.
Okay, let me say this first. I am a NEEWER fan. I have reviewed several other products from NEEWER, including an awesome 2-set light kit. I bought 2 of them. Their products are amazing. I'm super impressed. And when I was given an opportunity to review this item, I was like, I'm not gonna miss out on it. This is exactly what I need for my desk setup. Nice, okay. So tab shut, open up, and as is my experience with all of my NEEWER products, this cell phone stand is very well packaged. It makes sense, it's clean, it's protected. Nice little pop of cardboard, and everything is wrapped in bubble wrap. And again, this has been my experience with all of my NEEWER products. It is so well packaged, and holy moly, this base is so heavy. Okay, I would be curious to actually weigh this right here. This is much heavier weighted than the light stands that I bought, but not that I've ever had a problem because I use them inside. A little bit of dirtiness there. That's okay though. I don't really mind. Okay, and let's get to some of these other items here, all wrapped in bubble wrap. So we've got basically extendable, your metal poles for this little device. Okay, so I have unpacked all of the little pieces of this device, and I'm gonna go ahead and look into this handy dandy little manual just because I want to see, whoa, which one comes first, second, third. Let's go ahead and put this together. Okay, step 1, this simple little base, not the ones with the little phalanges or locks. Yeah, that's your first one. Okay, the next one is our telescopic round tube. Awesome, it looks like this will open up, so that's kind of cool. Ta-da! Okay, so it did take a little finagling and some oil, but I finally was able to get this threaded correctly with no gap, but it wasn't as easy as it should have been, so I don't know. Maybe it's just user error. Okay, I am going to go ahead and move this to the floor, and I will say I love this telescoping component of this product. It's easy. It could be a little smoother, just back to that oil. A little bit of mechanical lubricant might be helpful, I'm not sure, but it's also outward facing, so it is a little rough, but maybe that will improve with use. Okay, then we are going to pop this little bad boy in, lock it in for security, and then you can see that we have this whole base here, so we can kind of direct our device as needed. It rotates, it maneuvers. This is pretty darn handy. Now I just need to see how it holds my Apple iPhone. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, I have to say that I love the flexibility of this floor device. It's extremely adjustable. You can see that you can just pivot this down. You can adjust for orientation quite easily. And then you can adjust angles very easily too. Like, this is just a win for me. This is a win. This is a good buy. Highly recommend it.
Like, I have a desk edition. This is the a shelf, and then can you see my boom for my microphone? This one is a little bit wider, but it's perfect because this is a different product, but it just doesn't mess up your desk. This is great, stays put, provides a lot of stability. And then if you need it to be a little bit tighter, it does come, oh no, I lost the hex key. It comes with one of these, only it's a little bit thinner for the adjustment on the side. And you can see, sorry, a ton of stuff on my desk. Today's cleaning day, that you can adjust it here, and you can tighten it. This is quite amazing, because most of these have the clamp, and I did not want that. I wanted something to easy on, easy off, especially for reviews and such. This is super easy.
Niente male, ma molto dure le giunture, diciamo così, ma qui c'è un grosso punto interrogativo. È molto molto ballerino qua, dato che deve tenere un cellulare, ho abbastanza fiducia, per dire non tantissima. Vediamo, perché appena letteralmente ce l'ho da 1 settimana e mezzo, 2, non mi sembra molto promettente questa situazione,